I say go, 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 go Jets. And they suck. Like, what the hell? What is going on? Just no fight in this team. No nothing. The coaching is a disaster. A complete disaster. We went over to England once again and embarrassed ourselves as a team, as coaches, as players, and they embarrassed all of us in return. I don't know. I don't even know where to go at this point. The incompetence, the complete incompetence of the New York Jets and Aaron Glenn. I mean, there's so many examples in this game of places where Aaron Glenn was a complete buffoon. I think the most startling, and Maddie and everyone else, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the most startling was the end of the first half and the end of the game. I mean, let's be real here. Why at the end of the half did they not at least try to throw a Hail Mary or do some sort of lateral, whatever? You have nothing left to lose. You have nothing to lose. You are pathetic. I thought they were going to come into this game and go balls to the wall. And when I say balls to the wall, not necessarily win, but try out trick plays, try out anything in order to try to win the game instead of literally wasting 2 minutes at the end of the first half and then just like, going to the locker room. We'll get them in the second half. No, you won't. No, you won't. And everyone knew you wouldn't. And then at the end of the game, to not at least give Nick Folk a shot, I understand his long is 58, but most NFL kickers can kick a 60, 62, 63-yarder. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a 62 or a 64, something like that. But I have more faith in Nick Folk kicking a 75-yard field goal than I had on our offense scoring or getting a first down on 4th and 8. We went like 2 and 15 on third down conversions. We got a lot to talk about tonight. The New York Jets, guys, hit that thumbs up. Let people know we are live. Subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, it is free to hit that little thumbs up for your boy, Midnight Mike. Let's get this show started. And, of course, hit that Jets chant. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be getting to your comments momentarily. I thank you all for being in here. Like I said, we're going to have a good time tonight, regardless of the fact that the New York Jets are probably the worst team in football history. Let's bring in my co-host, the Beavis to my butthead. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maddie Jets. What's up?
What up?
I think the most important thing, the most important question that needs to be asked, Maddie, is, have you seen any of Chad Powers yet?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I need to get around to it. It's been very busy around here. So, I mean, and the way my sleep schedule works, I literally woke up 20 minutes ago. So I took a good afternoon nap because I woke up this morning at like 4 o'clock. Because the way my work schedule is, like, my sleep schedule is just such a fucking nightmare. But no, I have not. But boy, howdy, that Jets team. I'm going to say right now, and I've said it on Twitter for the 5 of you that follow me, this team is actively tanking You can see it from space. I have no doubt about it. And I remember when I brought this up to you a couple of weeks ago, you were like, "Oh, they would never. No pros." This team is absolutely doing it. Why the fuck?
No, Maddie, I did say that, and I truly find it hard to believe because players, if they want to continue to get, contracts and extensions and all that stuff, they need their stats. So,
Right.
so I found it hard to believe. But
Players
now,
do, coaches don't.
no, but now I'm looking. It's like, what happened at the end of the first half? What happened at the end of the game?
Exactly. That's what
What?
I'm telling you. Like literally, Glenn was grilled about whether Fields would start next week, and I tweeted out. I said, "Well, he gives us the best chance for the first overall pick, so of course he'll play." This team is tanking. This team has clearly decided they are not going to make the mistake of the 2020 team and, screw up that first round pick. This team is 100% throwing in the towel. And why the hell? Like, I'm going to ignore the end of the first half. I don't even care about the end of the first half.
Why would you not care about that, Maddie? We had 2 minutes. We actually went for it. We did a trick play on a punt to get a first down, and then just didn't care.
I'm not going to I don't even talk about that because it was at least in the game. At the end of the game, you're telling me this team, oh, let's go for it on 4th and 8. No, he clearly knew we're going to lose. We're going to make sure we lose. And he went, oh, yeah, go ahead, offense. Go for it. No, you put Nick Folk out there and you hope for the best. If Nick Folk had tried to kick a field goal and missed, I'd say, well, they actually made the smart play and tried to do the best they could. No, this team is tanking. It's embarrassing. And I mean, like I said, when I had this talk, this team is desperate. Desperate people see things differently. It's kind of like if you've ever seen like the movie A Simple Plan, or a movie where like somebody comes into like $15 million and all of a sudden their best friend is not their best friend. You know what I mean? This team is desperate. I get it. I'm ashamed of them for the way they're playing, but they're going to, like, believe me.
I think that's a good word. That's a good word.
This team is going to lose to Cleveland. This team will make sure if there is another team that has a win, only one win, this team will not get another win. Mark my words. As long as there's a 1-and team, this team will be a 0-and team.
I got to agree with you, Maddie. Like when like you said earlier in the season, I did say I find it hard to believe that players would go out there and tank. It's just you have pride. You have to have pride in yourself.
Yeah, you need to, but this team doesn't. This
team has no pride in anything.
No.
It's that game was a complete embarrassment. Like there was only one drive.
You or I would have coached this team better this game.
Well, there was only one drive, Maddie, where we actually earned the points that we got.
Yeah, exactly.
One field goal came off of a takeaway, which
finally.
Yeah, one came on a awesome special teams run back. Special teams is the only thing that is decent on this team.
And I wouldn't even say that they had a decent game.
Well, no, yeah, I mean, I'm not just talking about that.
Okay, but
folks spend money. McNamara's a great punter.
Okay, kickers I don't count as like special
teams.
That's
special teams.
Because they do their own thing.
It's still special teams.
Returns, that's special teams to me, but whatever.
But regardless, am I wrong in like let's say it was a 75-yard field goal. The way the Jets were playing on offense in this game, wouldn't you have trusted Nick Folk to hit a 75-yard field goal?
A million times. I would have trusted
before you get a 4th and 8
62-yard field goal.
Like I couldn't believe it.
I think you need to bring up the meme I sent you because I want to tell everybody in the chat. Oh, you didn't copy it?
No, but for Maddie, we've had conversations. I believe congratulations are in order for
many congratulations. So basically, Justin Fields had a -10 passing yards against the Broncos. So everyone in the chat, had a better game than him on Sunday. So congratulations to everyone who played. You had great stats, good hustle, and I'm proud of you because you had a better passing game.
Smitty, Bruce, Pred, all you guys, congratulations. Ali, all you guys, congratulations. You had a great game.
Except Ryan Reed, because I know you're too limp-wristed to throw a football.
Let's get through some of these comments. Right now, I'm just holding off. 3 minutes left in the game. Devils barely holding on. They're just trying to hold off the Blue Jackets 2-1. Let's hope. Come on, Devils. And then over on Monday Night Football, the Falcons 21-14 over the Bills. Did you happen to see they almost went up 27-7 before the half?
I have not watched anything tonight. Like I say, I ended up going to sleep because, like I say, my sleep schedule on my weekend is so screwy that I zonked out at about 5 o'clock, and luckily I woke up at about 7:10 my time and was like, oh, I have to go to work. All right.
Well, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Do us that favor. It's free. It takes nothing from you except a little click. Thumbs up. Ryan already getting in on Maddie's case here. Capitals shut out Rangers 1-0 last night. Is he a Capitals fan now?
I don't know. He's whoever happens to be winning. I can't take that critique seriously. I mean, come on, man. You rep 17 fucking teams in each league, and I'm supposed to take you seriously? Get the fuck out of here.
I must need an update on my StreamYard or something because everybody's name is coming out weird. Like Ryan's comes out with all that extra crap behind it. Valerie's comes out. Oh, you know what it is?
It's a YouTube thing. I'm sure of it.
It is a YouTube thing because now it doesn't say it says it does. I don't think it says the name of your. It says at Midnight Mike Show. So if you guys want your names to show up normal, you've got to go out and change
go adjust
handle.
Your settings. I did that a while ago, but
same old Fields. Yeah, Fields. That's. I mean. I cannot believe when you're watching the game, you can actually see that he has open receivers.
He's not holds on to the ball so long.
And we sit there and the offensive line sucks. No.
Our offensive line is doing its job. Justin Fields just won't throw the fucking football.
Yeah, there was 9 sacks on the game. I think I could blame the offensive line on 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah,
the rest of them is because he's
going to let you down every once in a while. But no, this is our quarterback likes to hold on to the field for 17 seconds after the fucking snap.
No Garrett. Oh, I did not realize Garrett. Well, is he out?
I think that's almost a for sure thing. I think we're going to get confirmation on Wednesday, but yeah,
what's his fucking problem?
I think I can't remember what I think it's a knee thing. They're doing an MRI, but I think it's a safe bet to guess that he's off at least this week, if not the next 3. I was reading somewhere.
Well, 0-7, 0-8, 0-9. Let's just keep on rolling, folks.
Hey man, this is 1996 all over again.
I have no confidence in Justin Fields. Absolutely not. He gives you no reason to have confidence in him whatsoever. Glenn did not know the distance. Yeah, I heard that too. He didn't even realize that. To be fair, I forget if it was a 62 or 64 yard field goal, but I'm putting my kicker out there 100% after seeing after seeing the way that the Jets offense played that game. I am sorry, folks, but they had at halftime, they had 1 total yard, and I'm going to trust them on a 4th and 8. No, siree, Bob. Nick Folk should have been out there.
No, not in a million years. I wouldn't trust that team on a 4th and fucking 4.
Pred says Justin Fields was about as useful as a marshmallow and a cup of hot chocolate. Instant dissolution.
No lies detected. Like I say, the fix is fucking in. Again, when we talked about it, you vehemently denied it. I can only liken it to Reservoir Dogs, where Mr. Pink is like, hang on a second. What? Okay. Where he's like, we got a rat in the house. He's like, do you even fucking doubt it, man? That's where I'm at. I have 0 doubts about this at all.
What I'd like, guys, I hope you're noticing this too, because I only know that this is Alex the Average because of the picture, but it's Smitty. Hey guys, another misery Monday for us Jets fans. Absolutely. Bills getting dominated. If they lose, Colts stay number 1 seed. Could you imagine? We're in week 6. And the Colts, if the Bills lose tonight, the Colts will be the number 1 seed. How many people you think had that?
Well, that's what sucks is we're always projected to suck ass too, but we never have these miracle seasons. At the beginning of the year, everybody's like, "Oh, the Colts are garbage. It's gonna be fine," blah blah blah. And now it's like, what the fuck? come on, man. They're such booty cheeks. So, yeah, it's just very frustrating. And it was funny because I was wearing a Jets t-shirt to my kids' parent-teacher conferences. And as you know, I live in Colorado, and everybody's like, "Oh, Jets! Oh, well, see you Sunday." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!
Just shut the fuck up."
Like, you guys are gonna win. Like, woo. Like, oh, you're a Jets fan? I said, "Yeah, bandwagoning's easy, dude." And I'm not hating on Bronco fans for being Bronco fans. I mean, I live here, but holy fuck, dude! Like, everyone acts like, "Oh my gosh, it's so crazy that you can say your team sucks." I live in the fucking real world.
Yep.
My
Real
team
quick,
sucks wet farts out of dead pigeons.
Bruce Cox, can we have Sauce Gardner? Absolutely. If you're willing to
Yes.
take on that contract, be my guest.
You can have him for a second rounder.
And the contract. I don't want to have all this money. Yeah. I don't want to have all this money and crap like that. Pred says Aaron Glenn is not doing is not doing a disaster class. It's active sabotage.
Yeah, they're
that's what Maddie's saying.
100%. I mean, you can see this from fucking space. Like, you had an opportunity to win the game. Going forward on 4th and 8, that ain't it. So you're built for fuckery.
I don't trust this staff with making the number 1 pick. They clearly don't have a clue. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Mark Sanchez, Zach Wilson, Sam Darnold. You don't trust the Jets to get a good quarterback in the top pick in the first round? Come on. Notice I did leave out Pennington. I'm not a huge Pennington fan, but he was a steady quarterback for us and reliable.
I mean,
and same with Ken O'Brien.
I'm not going to hate on even Mark Sanchez. I mean, it is what it is, but
I mean, come on. Truthfully, Mark, I've said this before. Mark Sanchez was a good, decent quarterback, but he had a great team around him.
Managed the offense in the sense of he wouldn't turn shit over.
Would you,
Chris? Chris, you got a new name too. So,
I'm gonna have to.
I gotta go on YouTube and see what it says when I try to fucking comment now, because I'm gonna pop in there real quick.
Will you trade? Our DE Samson for Sauce? No. I want a pick. I just want a pick and you to take his contract. That's what I would want. I want as many picks and as much freed up cap space as possible. At this point, I don't even know if I can't even defend Aaron Glenn anymore. I really can't. Like, if he went into this season saying, I am going to tank the shit out of this season, I don't approve of that. I don't agree with that. I get it's cool to have a number 1 pick, but I'm sorry. You need to prove yourself. And if you're starting in year 2 with actually trying, like, that means you have an even shorter leash. That means that if we tank this season, we better start off next season 4-1. Like, seriously, because I'll say
this: I'm not going to say 4-1, but there better be a win in the first quarter of the game or first quarter of the seasons at least. You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect the team to draft a bunch of brand new rooks and go out there and set the world on fire, but there better be, like, in the first 5 games, there better be at least 1 win, if not 2.
Is Aaron Glenn a one and done?
No, they're not going to fire him. Look, get that shit out of your head, guys. It's going to happen. He is going to be here for at least 3 years. It's the way
I think so too, but that literally makes my stomach hurt.
I don't really care, to be honest with you. I'm fine with it, but the fact is that if this tank doesn't pay off, then I'm going to be really pissed off. I'm sorry, but I am beyond morals with this team. I don't like tanking. I will never root for a tank. But if this pays off and what's his name? Whoever they draft first overall next year, because that's where they're going. If it fixes this team, I'm cool with it. I'll let it slide. But the fact of the matter is that if it does not, then we just look. We can't even fuck up efficiently. Is where
that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't trust this in the draft. I don't even know. And once again, I don't trust necessarily Glenn and Muji, because they're the ones who came in and gave Justin Fields $40 million for 2 years.
Well, they had to do something. They needed a quarterback.
Why couldn't we just go in? I was ready to go into this season with Tyrod and just be like,
and by week 3, he would have been hurt.
And then we'd be playing Cook, which is who I think we should be going to right now.
No,
because Tyrod isn't going to be on the team. No, Tyrod's not going to be.
so not.
It doesn't fucking matter. What's Justin Fields? That's my
I'm just
point.
saying, Cook is look. Say what you will, Fields will still lose games, but Cook will lose those games by the gallon.
What are you, Maddie? We're 0-6.
I realize that.
So who the fuck cares at this point?
Well, now because they're trying to hide the tank.
We have Cook on the roster. At least put him out there, see what he's got.
They're not going to bother.
Even if he is shit, then we go.
He's not going to be anywhere near this team in a year. Like it's.
But
Fields
then why not put him out there and see?
Because Fields will be here next year.
He better not be.
He will be.
After the performances that he has pulled off, he had one good game.
Will be.
One good game, and it was the first game of the year.
He will be here next year. It's just the way it is. So Cook will not, and it's.
I'm sorry, Justin Fields needs to sit. He needs to sit.
Oh, well, then we put Tyrod Taylor in, and then he gets murdered, and then Fields is back in. I mean, we're basically just going to get Tyrod hurt because the guy's He's 36 years old, and his whole
career. It doesn't matter though, Maddie. It doesn't matter. I don't think Tyrod's going to be on the team next year. Obviously, we're not going to re-sign him. He's on the last of his deal. Brady Cook is who should be in there.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
He can't do worse. You can't do worse than 0-6.
Do worse. You're right. But the fact of the matter is, you put him in there, you're just showing that you're completely giving up.
It doesn't matter. Maddie, you already said they are.
I know they are, but they can't. If they make it that obvious, the league.
Who the fuck made make it that obvious? The Jets had 0 total yards and they went for it on 4th and 8.
I'm just telling you, they're not going to do it.
It's as obvious as it gets. The Jets.
They're not going to do it, and it's not a good idea. Regardless.
Why isn't it a good idea to at least give the kid a chance?
Because if you literally put in an AFL quarterback, USFL quarterback, the league is going to go.
I don't even know if he was a USFL quarterback.
Look, what I'm saying is
that was Martinez.
The league will literally look at this and go, okay, now we need to bring in a draft lottery because teams are tanking.
What do you think the league thought at the end of the first half when he just literally did nothing in the final 2 minutes?
I'm telling you, look, what happened when the Penguins tanked to get Mario Lemieux? Suddenly there's a draft lottery. That's exactly what will happen here, and the Jets are not trying to do that. They're going to keep starting Fields, pretending like they're doing the best they can, et cetera, et cetera. I don't understand how you don't understand politics, like the politics of the NFL.
Because what I don't understand is how you or anyone else or any of the coaching staff or anyone is how can we continue to put Justin Fields out there being as shit as he is? Like, Maddie, I want you out there. I want me out there.
I swear to God, if we lived in Game of Thrones, you would have been decapitated in the 3rd episode. You're not understanding how the game works. They can't make it as obvious as, it's obvious to you and I because we watch them, we understand what's going on, okay? But if they make it that obvious and they rock the boat and the owners go, fuck that, teams are tanking because then it becomes a draft lottery situation, et cetera, et cetera. I'm telling you.
Maddie, any owner, any coach, anyone in the NFL, if they watched that game, I'd be surprised if the Broncos, if Sean Payton wasn't on the phone being like, did you see what they did? They're tanking. They did not try. They literally, if you have like a card game.
The favor. He's not going to say shit. You're not paying attention to the big picture.
Maddie,
right now, they're going to tank, but they have to be somewhat subtle about it. Otherwise, they wreck the whole
thing. They're not being somewhat subtle about it anymore.
No, they are in the sense that they're acting.
Maddie, they had a ball with a 2-minute drill and literally did nothing. And I don't mean nothing like they tried and did nothing, didn't get. They did nothing.
You're not going to get Cook in. You're not going to get Tyrod in. Live with it.
And why would and now let's put Cook aside. Why would it be weird when a starting quarter, this happens all the time in the National Football League, a starting quarterback is not playing well for several games and they put him out for a game or two to kind of, why is that out of
weird, but it's not going to happen. They're still tanking.
I know they're tanking. It's obvious they're tanking. Anyone who saw the game could see, well, or Aaron Glenn and company are the dumbest sacks of shit that ever coached in the NFL. It's one or the other. And owners and other teams and other coaches and whatever watching that game, they've got to decide, are the Jets tanking on purpose, or is Aaron Glenn and his coaching staff the dumbest sacks of shit that ever coached?
Brother, I can lead you to water. I can explain it to you. I can't understand it for you. I'm telling you, it's a very complex, nimble little dance between the raindrops.
If you're going to try to, as you say, make it subtle, then you put Tyrod in because he's the same thing as Justin Fields.
Yeah, but then he's just going to get hurt, and you're going to put Fields back in. So maybe they're just trying to not get a guy hurt for no reason.
Yeah, because we really care if Tyrod Taylor gets a pulled hamstring. Like, let's be real here, Maddie. Like, they're not even trying to be subtle. If they were trying to be subtle, then Tyrod would have been in the second half. Because we still probably would have lost the game.
Said what I said. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but you talk in circles.
No, I don't.
You say they're obviously tanking. It's so obvious you could see it from space. That's how you started. And then you said they're trying to be subtle about it.
They're trying. They can't make it that obvious. Look, dude. All right, you know what? Fine. First of all, you denied the tank, the idea of the tank.
Originally, yes, 100%.
Okay? And now what I'm telling you is that they have to have plausible deniability if the league were to say it's obvious you're tanking.
If they pull another game like they did in London, they have no plausible deniability. They could maybe say, "Oh, that was one game. Sorry about that." But the coaching decisions that Aaron Glenn is pulling out. And then another thing, did you see after he made some boner decisions that he's smiling and laughing on the sideline?
I didn't.
Looks like a fucking asshole. Like, I hate to say this because I grew up, like, I watched Aaron Glenn and that was like my high school years, you know? And I love Aaron Glenn, but he's making me physically hate him. Hate him. That's how pathetic he is coaching this team. And I don't want to hate Aaron Glenn. I want to keep good memories of Aaron Glenn. That's why I hope they just fuck him. Get rid of him. I don't even give a shit at this point. I'm not saying they will. I think you're right. We've said it before on this show. He's going to be here for 2 to 3 years. That's just how it is. But it's just fine. Ruin your entire, you know what? Tank the season, look like an asshole, and take any when you appear, old players come and they show up at Jet Life, or they show up at One Jets Drive, or they show up at Jets events and they sign autographs. In London, Corbett was there. I think I saw Mo Lewis there. There was a bunch of. Aaron Glenn's not gonna be able to do that if he continues to pull this shit. People are gonna be throwing shit at him. They're gonna take a drink and throw it in his face.
It's possible.
I'll be the one doing it. It's a guarantee. Fucking bullshit. Sorry, chat. I got away. Yeah, look at Chris's name now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You guys got to go into your settings and resort your names out.
Scott, it's YouTube did something with the names.
Well, I went in and fixed my name some time ago, and because it was affected, so maybe some of us didn't, because I went and commented via YouTube and everything's fine. So
yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Now we have to learn everybody's weird handles. You just have to go in and change your actual handle on YouTube, folks. Not your name, but your handle. So, like I say, if I don't recognize somebody, that's why I always tell people. Yeah, I love when people have avatars, little pictures, because regardless of what anything else says, me and Maddie can recognize. I don't think Lando's in here yet. Is he in here yet?
I haven't seen him yet.
Okay, but we would know because you'd see his Judas Priest tattoo. It could say anything, and we'd go, "Oh, it's my." Same with Alex the Average. We saw the picture, we knew. So, try to get some avatars, folks, before YouTube pulls more of this shit, and I don't know who you are. I love how Chris is even nice to Ryan. So funny.
He feels sorry for him because he knows he's on the spectrum.
Yeah, Scott, I'm not letting this crew develop a young quarterback. Somehow they made Fields even worse. I don't see how he can't pick a quarterback. I feel like what do you think, Maddie? Like, do we don't I know the it's not like there's an obvious, it's not like there's a Peyton Manning coming out in the draft, where it's like everyone knows here's the
They don't
number
have a
one guy.
choice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do we have to take a quarterback, right?
Yeah, they really don't have a choice. This team does not have a quarterback. So,
And Valerie, you are completely right.
yes, 100%.
If I have to hear Aaron Glenn talk about how Dan Campbell, not even him, I get he was with the staff, but Dan Campbell, oh, well, Dan Campbell did. Well, so did Rich Kotite. So why don't you bring him up? Oh, well, Dan Campbell went 0-17. Well, why not be like, oh, well, Rich Kotite, where did he go? Right out the fucking door. Right out the goddamn door. You need to watch Chad Powers, Maddie.
Yeah, I'm going to. I really am. It's one of those. I just need some fucking time to be able to just sit down and watch it. The kids are off this week, so it's probably going to be a next week thing.
I'll tell you what I told everybody. I think me and Tommy were talking about it Saturday night after you got off. But I'll say this. It's the dumbest, most ridiculous show I've ever seen. But I love
fine.
it.
I'm okay with that. I'm 100% fine with that.
For some reason, I love it. I don't know
Oh.
why. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. The premise, the comedy, everything
I'm
about
down.
it.
I'm
is
100%
stupid.
down. I may try to watch an episode tonight. We'll see. We watched. So you're gonna get mad at this. We watched Scream last night for.
I meant to ask if you were gonna do Psycho, or if you did Psycho or Scream. Okay.
And I'm sorry, but Scream sucks.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I'm so like Scream is like the Goonies. It so doesn't hold up.
Scream is outstanding.
It's whatever.
Outstanding. I watch it.
Like I say, Nev Campbell is a very sweet lady. Having met her, and I actually had to take my picture down because you wouldn't be able to see it behind all the helmets. But I watched it, and honestly, watching it, the first thing I could tell you is I remember the spoofs from scary movies so much more than Scream. I've seen
scary movies good too.
So many more times than Scream. But I was just kind of like, it was fine, but like it was great for its time because it was the first like meta horror movie, you know what I mean? The first movie that addressed shit in that era, but otherwise it was just kind of like whatever. And having worked where I work, in the places I have, Dewey is the most fucking fireable motherfucker ever. Okay? like
Dale Swallows.
Isn't it his name's Dewey in the movie, right?
Yeah, but I was doing
Doofy. No, I know what you're doing, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go investigate this car down the road. Care to join me? Get the fuck out of here. I would fire that guy so fast.
Yeah, you can't take a random lady with you on an official police investigation.
And get it. Like, we're gonna go check out something that might have a guy with a gun in the car. Like, it was just, it was tough to watch. I mean, we had fun. Don't get me wrong. It was fun to watch it because the girls, neither of them had seen it, so they had fun with it.
So it wasn't spoiled? The ending wasn't spoiled to them?
No, not at all.
That's good.
And don't get me wrong. I don't hate the movie, but I'm just like, it just doesn't hold up the way it did when. I mean, that movie came out when I was like 18, 19 years old. So, that was 400 years ago. But, I'm assuming next week is Psycho. We're trying to figure out what movie to watch that none of us have seen. And I'm like going, well, I haven't seen The Substance, and I bought that.
Have you watched The Faculty?
I have still not seen The Faculty.
It's one of my wife's favorite movies, and it's once again that's one that is so bad that it's good.
Everybody loves that movie, for exactly that reason. I may just watch that one on my own, but I don't know. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy Scream when we watched it. I did, but I just watched it and I was kind of like, I turned into that guy who's like, "You sure about that? You sure about that?" Like, that was me. But all I know is I'm glad it's Halloween. We're gonna go to the pumpkin patch at some point here soon. And
Is
Sasha
it the pumpkin patch that is most sincere?
I have to gauge the sincerity when I get there, but
Okay.
Sasha has already decorated the front yard and like the house and everything else. But then we got this like crazy windstorm and it blew everything over, so my yard just looks like a fucking trash heap. Because there's
we had a pretty big windstorm going on here the past 2 days.
there's just like fake tombstones and skeletons and shit all over my yard. But that said, I will say the kids love Scream, so I told them, I was like, look, you can watch every one of those movies on Paramount Plus. I'm hoping they watch them. But I told them, I said, we're going to watch Scary Movie here real soon. And that's
I don't know if Scary Movie is appropriate for Sasha.
I think it'll be fine.
Dude, that's some raunch comedy, dude.
That's all right. You know, here's the thing. We were in the car.
I forget if it's in the first one or the second one, but which one does Cindy go into her gym teacher, Mrs. Mann, and she unspreads her legs and the balls hang out?
And I'm ready for it. I don't care. Sasha's ready for it. But like, okay, so you think your kids are like, oh, so protected. That song "Hold My Hand," that's like a popular in Europe, comes on, and it's the same song that comes on whenever there's like a meme or people doing stupid shit, and it goes, "Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday." You know what I'm talking about?
No,
I forgot that you.
I don't listen to music from the past 20 years.
But anyways, so it's always like somebody doing stupid, like stabbing somebody on the subway or acting dumb. And so the song came on, and I was like, okay, whatever. And Sasha just chimes in with, "Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday." And I was like, fuck, this kid knows the internet. It's fine. So.
All right. Well, I want to get to, we have 2 Jets chants that we got to give out. And we got one of our boys in the green room ready to come in. So let's quickly do these super chats. We got Ali coming in with $5. He's a channel member, gets the Jets chant. Here we go. Jets, Jets, Jets. And he says Jets chant for any new British comrades who purchased their first Jets gear and packed into a stadium to experience the most peak Jets experience. That's true.
There were some brand new fucking Jets jerseys running around that stadium, and I was fine with it. I mean, I'm glad those guys have a good time. It was clear that, like,
they learned.
They had no fucking idea what was going on in that game.
I don't know. They learned what it's like to be a Jets fan, though.
No, yeah, I mean,
the embarrassment.
Tottenham Hotspur fans have had their own share of nightmarish losses. So,
what's up, Jets Worldwide? It's good to see you, Snowball. And then before I'm going to move down in the chat. I want to get to these super chats and stuff so I can bring him in here. There we go. Brian gifts a Midnight Mike Show channel membership, gets the Jets chant. Jets, Jets, Jets. And do me a favor, everybody. Hit that thumbs up. It is free, and it just helps out Maddie. It helps out myself, and it also helps out our boy, a member of the Midnight Mike Show family tree, Tommy Jets. How you doing, Tommy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up,
How's it going?
Oh, we were just screaming at each other a little earlier, but in a friendly way.
Oh, did I miss that? I missed the good stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
No.
Well, Maddie, tell him what your whole theory is with the Jets this year, because I now agree with it.
He follows me on Twitter. He knows the tank. They're 100% tanking. And
yeah.
It's embarrassing, but Mike was yelling about, well, they need to start Tyrod. I'm like, they're not going to start Tyrod.
No, I actually said start Cook.
Either way, they're not going to do any of that. Fields gives them the best opportunity to get the first overall pick. And the fact is that, if they really, really, really make the tank obvious, then the league is going to step in, and they're not going to.
And I said they're already doing that. See, now Maddie left something out. Maddie left out the fact that he started off this show saying that the Jets are tanking so obviously you could see it from space.
You can, but
then I said, well, if we're doing that, then let's put in Cook, see what he's got, whatever. And then Maddie said, well, they got to keep it subtle.
They have.
What is it? What the fuck is it?
Nothing.
I'll stay quiet.
It's again, this is Game of Thrones, and here I am trying to fucking explain how this works. I forget it. Take me off full screen. Just go on, Tommy. Just weigh in here. I've had this fucking conversation.
I think they're tanking too. The lack of a feel. I always wait for that to come in there. That's
that
great.
was one tonight, folks.
That's great.
2-1 on the season.
Yeah, I think they're tanking too. That what happened before halftime was very egregious, but it was only surpassed by what happened at the end of the game, like in their last drive. So it's like I've never seen either of those things happen before. So they're definitely doing something. I mean, I guess Justin Fields is the tank commander now, but also there was somebody at that game in England who wore I don't know if you guys saw it, but he had a Vinny Testaverde jersey, and then he had Pennington taped name like written over it, and then a number. But then he had Justin Fields like taped on top of the Pennington on top of the Testaverde.
I saw a Testaverde jersey, but
and I'm saying that fan should be banned because how dare you deface a Vinny Testaverde?
Damn right. Damn right. Even with a Pennington, just buy a Pennington jersey.
If you're a fan that long, why not?
Hold on. What is he trying to say by that? Okay, so is he saying Testaverde is as bad as Pennington is as bad as Fields? Because that's not the case at all. Testaverde and Pennington are two of our best quarterbacks that we've ever had in the history of our team.
I know. I was very upset when I saw that picture. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to see if I can find it and send it to you.
There is no comparison whatsoever from Justin Fields to either of those guys. Like at all. You know how many quarterbacks we could throw out there that you could compare Justin Fields to? Zach Wilson, Tim Boyle. Come on now.
I'm pretty sure there's only been 4 quarterbacks that have had the same amount of sacks as completions, and they were all Justin Fields and Zach Wilson.
That so tracks. That tracks completely. Real quick, we got Scott Foster coming in here he gets a Jets fan, obviously. Jets. And of course, forgot to hit it a little earlier. Might as well do it now because that means that we have a Scott sighting. Thank you very much, Scott. We very much appreciate that. That's awesome. Guys, keep hitting the thumbs up as you're coming in. It's much appreciated. It lets more people know in the YouTube algorithms that we are live. We are sitting here just wallowing in our misery. Like I told you guys, the Devils won, so I'm happy about that. With 2 minutes remaining, Falcons have the ball, 1st and goal at the Buffalo 9. They're winning 21-14. The Falcons look like they're going to pull this one off.
That's an upset I'm happy about.
Yeah, we'll hope, but we'll see.
Buffalo's wearing those fucking hideous O.J. Simpson helmets.
The white ones?
The white ones where the Buffalo nickel is on the side and it has a penis.
Did
you see that online?
Why do they have that on there?
Yeah, you don't need to put that on there.
That's insane.
You could just not have a dick on your helmet.
That's like objectively insane. By the way, Mike, I sent that the tweet in that group chat of the guy with the jersey because it's insane. You got to see that whenever you get a chance.
Oh, it's on Twitter?
Yeah, I put it in the Twitter chat.
All right, let me see what I could do here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yes,
I'm gonna actually try to bring it up. We'll see.
What a dildo.
I saw Brian made a decent point, but what if he's just petitioning the team? What if that's his statement? You know what I mean? His protest.
Or it's just hard to get Jets jerseys in England.
That's possible too.
Trying to get Jet shit out here in Denver is fucking impossible.
Really?
I'll go into the sports store. They'll be like, "Hi, can I help you?" I'll be like, "Yeah, you can fuck off." You don't carry my stuff.
There it is, folks. I don't know. Why didn't he just do what his friend did there and just get a new jersey?
That's the part that has me okay, why does your friend have the Garrett Wilson jersey?
Yeah, not only that, but the brand new
handle shit.
Yeah, the brand new Garrett Wilson jersey. It's not even
that thing hasn't even been washed yet.
No, look at the fold in the sleeve. See the fold in the sleeve?
I still see the crease. Yeah.
Oh, that is a brand new jersey,
and that's fine. Good for them, but clearly his chav ass friend. That dude listens to Millie B all the time.
All right, let's see here. Once again, all these names are messed up, so I'm sorry, guys. I can deal with the Jets tanking if it gets Woody Johnson suspended and forced to sell the team.
Yeah, that'd be all right. I could live with that.
I wouldn't hate that.
It's never going to happen, but
unfortunately, not.
President would weigh in before that shit happened.
You know, Tommy, the funny thing is that I said this earlier too. Wouldn't you trust, even if it was a 70-yard field goal, wouldn't you trust Nick Folk to kick that field goal before you trust the Jets after how they were playing yesterday to make a 4th and 8?
Yeah, easily. They weren't doing anything all game. Like,
no, they couldn't. This team couldn't convert on 3rd, let alone 4th down. Do or die. The Broncos are stoked. Put your fucking kicker out there. God damn.
At least make an attempt. Justin Fields had 9 passing yards in this first half.
Well, you saw the meme I sent in the chat, so.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Tommy, congratulations
on
good hustle, man. You. Good hustle. Way to go. You did better than Justin.
Way to go. Great game on Sunday.
You played better than Justin.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I gave him my all out there, you know.
Chris says, I have a Chad Pennington number 10 clay sculpture that holds pencils and pens and things with Jets colors shaped as a football. Okay. So it's not a Chad Pennington statue. It's a Jets colored football that has a Chad Pennington number 10. I made it at a kid's birthday party earlier in life.
Nice.
Yeah, it works. Just going through. I mean, it's just so miserable.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, let's check this real quick because I would love for Buffalo to lose this game. Okay, they got a field goal, so now it's a 10-point game. If it still says they have the ball, though.
How much time's left?
1:43.
Oh, yeah, they should win that unless something insane happens. But
you never know with Josh Allen.
No, I don't know about you guys, but that Glenn presser today was very interesting. And then having Connor Hughes come out with Connor Hughes coming out with the fact that Jets players wanted Tyrod Taylor to start.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they want anybody on the side or in the crowd with a Jets jersey on to just come out, put on some pads, and go?
I know you guys watched the game. Did you guys see Armand Membo like freak out at one of the field sacks at the end of the game? It might have been the very last one or the first one on the drive.
Maybe it's because Membo was blocking for 10 minutes before Justin Fields just held onto the ball, and then he finally got sacked. And then Justin Fields probably got up and was like, Membo, what the hell?
Yeah,
like what?
Dude, I feel bad for the offensive linemen because people are like going out and saying they suck, and it's like,
no,
dude,
the offensive line did their job the whole game. It's just that Justin Fields wouldn't let the fucking ball go. Like,
and once again, to be fair, I said this earlier. I'll say that one or two of those sacks looked like they were the offensive line.
Yeah,
right.
But that's going to happen every game.
Yeah, correct. Right. 7 or 8 of them though were because Justin Fields saw his first receiver, Garrett Wilson. He wasn't open, and then started running around like a maniac.
Like, I don't have any tight ends.
Yeah.
There was one replay.
Your child is speaking.
Yeah, I know.
There was one play where Fields actually completed a pass, but it was like a short dump off, like 5 yards. And in the replay, you could see it from Justin Fields' viewpoint. Pretty much, it was from the back judge area. That's where the camera was, and you could see. I don't know who it was, wide open, running up the field, 10 yards past him. So it was like a 15-yard pass, and it would have gone for 20, 30 yards. And Fields just didn't see it at all. Instead, he dumped it off for 5.
But let's also not let our defense off the hook. Who, like, it's like 3rd and 16, and they fucking convert on it. Like, our defense is absolute ass too.
No, to be fair, yesterday I was ready for that, and it didn't happen as much. But like in previous games this year, I don't know how many 3rd and longs. It's
Yeah,
like, it'll be like
I mean,
3rd and 20, and they'll
third
get
and anything means nothing against this defense. Like, you got your average D, and you're like, okay, they got a 3rd and 12. This should be a lockdown, easy. Nope. We're gonna run for 23 yards. It's embarrassing.
Real quick, we got Jets Worldwide member for 10 months. Thank you so much, Snowball. You get a Jets chant. Jets. Ingstred is asking Fields to do the impossible.
I don't know about that one, Snowball.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think playing like a fucking guy who knows his asshole from his elbow for $20 million is that much of an ask. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What are they asking? And that's another thing. Where I'm gonna get all pissed off again. But you were talking about this. You were talking about this earlier, Tommy, and we were also about how I think the most egregious displays of either they're clearly obviously tanking and Aaron Glenn is going in being like, fuck it, I am gonna outwardly try to lose every game, right. Or he's the biggest sack of shit coach that ever coached in the NFL after seeing the final 2 minutes headed into the half and then the end of the game. So it's like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. What was with the final 2 minute drive, Tommy? Please break it down for me. What the hell were they doing? They didn't even look like a football team. They didn't even try.
Are you talking about the halftime one or the end of the game?
Yeah, before the end of the half.
Oh, the end of the half one was ridiculous because they made a completion and then Fields was supposed to hike the ball before the 2 minute warning. Didn't do that, which I thought was insane. But like you do the fake punt. If you're going for the fake punt, go all in at that point. Like why else are you wasting time? Like, and then to have like zero urgency in that 2 minute drill after the fact, they're just watching the clock tick down. And I'm wondering like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, why aren't you running a play, period? Like, for as bad as I'm gonna get angry now. For as bad as Justin Fields is, like he should be able to throw 5-yard outs or just a quick slant or something. I mean, obviously he wasn't in that game, but like as a coach, if your guy can't do that, why do you have him in the game? You know what I mean? That's where it doesn't make sense. Even if you put Tyrod Taylor in after that half, I think the Jets win that game. To be honest with you, it's just the coach. Those decisions there were absurd, and then the timeout to spot the ball where he could have challenged it instead because it's still a timeout if you challenge it. That was absurd. I mean, some of these mistakes are mistakes that you don't expect Aaron Glenn to make, and I know he keeps name dropping guys that he's talked to that were like, hey, it's okay, struggles like this happen. But I don't want to hear anything about his time in Detroit anymore. I don't want to hear how he talks to Coach Dungy and whoever else anymore. Like, we all knew the Jets were going to be bad. 0-6 bad is unacceptable. I mean, to be honest, because how many more games are they going to win?
It's going to get worse,
right? Well, and that fake punt. I was expecting the whole game for them to be pulling shit like that, laterals, flip off. The running back throws the ball to a receiver. I was you have nothing to lose. Do you guys remember how we always used to fucking laugh prior to this past weekend? We always used to laugh and be like, oh, will the Jets make it to Halloween? We don't even know. They didn't even make it to Columbus Day. We were eliminated before Columbus Day by 1 day. I know we're not technically eliminated, but we all know we're eliminated. We're not going and winning 11 games. Like, that's what we would need to do to potentially make the playoffs. It's Columbus Day, guys. We set a new bar of suck this year.
Yep.
That was just insane. The whole game was just crazy. It was there for the Jets to win, and he just lost. And what pisses me off more than anything with him is how he goes through like the coach speak of, well, at least our guys fought hard. I mean, come on, man. Nobody wants to hear that every week after you're losing the teams you shouldn't. I mean, Denver's a good team, and you had the chance to beat them. Like, we can't do any more. I mean, me and Maddie have talked about this a lot too. Like, you can't just keep having moral victories. You won 0 games. What moral victory can you have?
Yeah, where are we supposed to find something to be proud of with this team. Like a moral victory is great for maybe the locker room, but you and I and the three of us were not in the locker room.
I don't even see at this point how a moral victory could help the fucking locker room.
Well, I mean, like I say, we spoke about last week. The penalties were mildly down, but
no, okay, fine.
Great.
But everything else is even worse.
Yeah, exactly. Like this whole thing is an absolute travesty.
Guys, keep hitting those thumbs up as you come in. I really appreciate it. It's free. It helps out the show. And I think Anthony here has the right thing. Clearly, Aaron Glenn does not know how to coach. He should have just looked it up on Chat GPT.
Yeah. You know what bugs me about that too?
So we got that going for us.
Oh, is that official? Yep, final 24-14.
Cool.
You know what bugs me too is that Glenn was telling preaching patience and stuff. Jets fans are probably the most patient fan base you could possibly
I don't know
ask
a fan
for.
base. Maybe the Browns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're one of the most patient. Like we haven't seen playoff football in 15 years.
We've been real fucking good sports about this.
Yeah, we lived through Adam Gase and Zach Wilson. How much more patient can we really be? I mean, especially like I said, I don't want to keep saying it because we are kind of repeating ourselves. But like we knew they were going to be bad, but they should not be 0-6. That's just unacceptable.
Or at least losing the way they're losing in the dumb boner fashions that they're doing it. Real quick, we got another member of the Midnight Mike Show family tree. It's an outsider from the Jets, but he's our good friend. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him in. Maybe he can shed some light on this. Sean Neutron, how you doing?
Hey, gentlemen. You guys like my new Tron or little reader thing on there?
I don't have my readers on.
Had more net yards yesterday than Justin Fields.
Oh yeah, well, congratulations, Sean.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the hustle. We appreciate it.
I did my best.
And by the way, Anthony and Pred and Christopher, all you guys, Valerie, I think I said this, Snowball, Scott, Brian, all you guys, congratulations. You guys did great yesterday. More yards than Justin Fields. Thank you.
Yeah, I just watched the end of that Bills game. It was a tip pass from Josh Allen that led to the interception. But is there any the Bills are relatively healthy, so for them to be losing the back-to-back weeks like that, it's just weird.
I mean, I knew going into the game versus the Patriots that the Patriots are going to put up a fight, but I didn't expect the Patriots to win. This one, I feel like this
even on the road. This is like, I mean, everyone was saying it could have been a trap game, and that's what it was.
I mean, I don't know. I think they should have beaten the Falcons.
I mean, Bijan, it ran all over their ass though. He had like 238 scrimmage yards, 170 rushing yards. I think the guy's a beast.
Real quick, we got a super chat in the house and a Jets chant for Freddie. Jets. We have talked about this. We have talked about this a bit on the show, but I will obviously maybe you weren't here for it, so we will go over it again. Thank you for the $2. Will Glenn get fired eventually or be replaced? My thoughts are probably the same as most people. No, the Jets are going to unfortunately stick with him. Yeah, but if I were running this team, goodbye, Aaron Glenn. Don't ruin your reputation with the New York Jets and do whatever you can to bring in John Gruden.
I had to zoom in on that picture, man. Those are so. For those who don't know, I have a huge comic book collection. I was excited to see a comic collector in here, but those are Pokemon cards.
What I want to are they?
Yeah.
I was too old. Pokemon was
Pokemon was a thing after I was like old enough. It's funny because I talk to people and they have like Pokemon tattoos and they love it, and I'm just like, I had aged myself out.
Buffalo, New England's in first. If Buffalo and New England are tied at 4-2, New England has the tiebreaker.
Did they beat Buffalo?
Yeah,
last
week.
Yeah,
that's right, they did.
So
holy shit.
You mentioned like, Aaron Glenn having a short leash or should have a short leash in this kind of, but the Jets will probably hold on to him longer than they should. But what about, Mike McDaniel,
Oh, well, I think he should. I'm surprised he's not gone.
I'm pretty sure the owner came out and said that they don't plan on firing him either.
So they're doing the same thing we're doing, like outwardly tanking.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's bad. You know what? Honestly, I know he probably wouldn't want to take a step back because he was the head coach, but I'm for a John Gruden head coach, Rex Ryan defensive coordinator ticket. Like, think about that. I mean, we got Gruden. He's an offensive coach. He's already a proven head coach in the league. Then you got Rex Ryan as his defensive coordinator. I'm sorry, man. If I'm running a presidential ticket for the New York Jets, it's Gruden Ryan all day.
Well, if I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, I'm begging for Mike McDaniel as an offensive coordinator. Because I think that's where he can fit in nicely. You know, he's not a head coach.
He's a great coordinator, just not. I agree, Sean.
I just wouldn't want his skeleton-looking fruity body on my sideline, no matter what.
You can wear those pants he wears when you're winning, but now they look terrible. You can't wear those pants.
No. Oh, by the way, did you guys see Breece Hall's Instagram where he said he has the free 20 hashtag? And
yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, I mean he's rocking a purse in one of the pictures. Why? Since when did that become a thing for guys?
I don't know. Maybe he's going on.
I mean, having the bag is one thing, but actually having the bag, not a good thing.
He might be going on a date. He might be going on a date with Caleb Williams.
When they started making men go to baby showers.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
I refuse.
Or having gender reveal parties.
They can paint their nails together, Breece and Caleb Williams. It'll be a very nice little slumber party for them.
Right, Mike. Actually, to your point,
go ahead.
Get to your point too. Like, as much as I agree with you, I love John Gruden. I think his offensive concepts are great still. I don't think he'll end up coming to New York because of the media and all the crap he'd have to deal
I don't
with.
think he wants the headache.
Well, I think he's going to be already hired by the time we're smart enough to get rid of Aaron Glenn. Yeah. But speaking, by the way, of sleepovers and whatnot, I do have to bring this up because I forgot to on Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the thumbs up because I've been asked this for the past 2 to 3 years by several people. Mike, when are you going to go all night? Midnight Mike shows Halloween sleepover. It's Wednesday, October 29th into Thursday, October 30th. Start time 8:30, and it really depends on how many of you guys are in there to keep me awake. But I'm going to be trying to go till my kids go to school the next morning at 8:30 a.m. in the morning. We're going to be doing Jets football talk in the first hour or so. And then we are going to be watching some horror movies, including Night of the Living Dead, which is royalty free. So it'll be right up on the screen and we will have a blast. I got a lot more to watch. I have a few more ideas. One is quite funny. It doesn't have really anything to do with Halloween, but it's a part of American history we can never forget. So please join me, folks, and hit that like button. All right, let's keep going. Oops, sorry, it's back. Nope, now we're good. Maddie, have you decided on that yet? Are you going to make it?
Don't know yet.
All right, well, but you'll be there for the first hour or so.
I should be around for a cameo at least.
All right.
Same.
I hope so, guys. If anybody's available, please let me know, and I'll bring people in. We'll have a good time. And believe me,
Commanders just blocked the field goal.
Oh, I forgot today's the double.
They need to stop doing this shit.
Sean just pulled a Mets where he's not paying attention to anyone else and he just yells out the score of something going on in a game. But the Commanders came back, man.
They were down like 13-0, I think.
Yeah, I was expecting them to win anyway. And I was shocked when I came in here and the Bears were still up, but now I'm looking at 17-16 Washington. So we will see what's going on there. Tommy, did you end up watching any of Chad Powers?
I have not yet. No, I want to. I do want
Sean?
to.
No, not yet.
You guys are all killing me. Please, all your homework till next Monday is to watch one episode. There's 3 out. One episode of Chad Powers. I promise you will watch it and say, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen, but for some reason, I like it.
Did you see Glenn Powell?
Did I see what?
Glenn Powell is in the new Running Man movie.
Is that the guy who plays Chad Powers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is.
And he was in Top Gun, you know.
Oh,
yeah, that guy, they were saying he's like everywhere.
And years ago, he was actually. Do you guys remember the Dark Knight Rises when Bane slams that stock broker into the desk?
Was that him?
That was him. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the new Running Man movie. To be honest with you,
Me too. That's a classic.
But it looks like it's going to be a lot closer to the book.
Good cast.
Yeah, good cast. Like, I'm kind of stoked. I watched it with the girls, and they were like, "Okay, that's kind of insane." So, but it's funny because I've gone back and reread like pretty much all the Bachman books, and you've got 2 that are about active shooters, 2 that are about dystopian future contests, and then if you include Thinner, there's when it doesn't involve when it's just one guy dealing with a situation. There's a friend in the mafia, which is very apropos of the time they were written. So, but I will say this: I think that the new Running Man looks good, and I think that the Bachman books, they hit very different at my age now than they did when I read them in high school.
Real quick, Jets, that number 99 jersey. I don't know if you're making a joke, but I believe that's a Rangers Gretzky jersey.
Yeah, the problem was I think the logo disguised.
It was covering it. Yeah.
So. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
No, my high school jersey, I wore number 5.
Boba Jet is back. I haven't seen. Oh yeah, I've been pretty absent on Jets YouTube community lately. But honestly, I had no expectation above 4 wins this year, and now I think 3. Wow, you think we're gonna get 3?
That's generous.
Yeah. Wow, Boba Jet coming in with the hot take. Hey, and Freddie came in with a super chat, and he just became a channel member, so he gets a Jets chant.
Thanks, Freddie.
Jets. Thank you so much, Freddie. It's good to have you on board. We appreciate it. And now
also,
you get a little Jets jersey next to your name, and you can use some of our emojis, things like that.
Speaking of older movie franchise, did you see Tron only made like 13 or 14 million last weekend? The new Tron.
You know, I love the original Tron.
I love the 2010 one. Honestly, it was fantastic.
Honestly, I don't remember it. I need to rewatch it.
It had an amazing Daft Punk soundtrack.
But I will say this for Tron: the ride at Disney World is the best ride in Magic Kingdom.
I want to check that out.
It's so good. My daughter and I went on it twice. I think my wife and I went on it twice. But you got to sit at the very front. Just wait in line to sit at the very front. It is badass. And again, I like Tron.
It has one of the coolest little opening screens for the movie because it shows like the Disney castle, but like in a Tron kind of version. It's really badass.
Oh, does it? All right.
That's cool.
I can't bring myself to go to the theater for it.
No, don't see the new one. Don't see the new one, but go see the one back from 2010 with Garrett Hedlund.
Well, that's just I can watch that on Disney Plus.
And Olivia Wilde, I can watch her any day.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Jets comes in, says Midnight Mike, great show, great and contact, and less game show like Asman show. Keep it up. I actually have a complete respect for Asman. The only difference between his show and our show is that we welcome like people shitting on the Jets, and we welcome people coming in from other teams.
That's ain't the only difference.
What's the other difference?
There's loads of other differences. Just move
I guess. All right. Well, we will move on. Asking Fields to become a pocket passer is impossible for him to do. Fields not running is a travesty. Oh, is that
no argument against that at all?
No, but I think that's what he was talking about earlier. I think he said something earlier when he said that Engstrand is asking him to do things that he
knew Morbius.
He shouldn't be, or he shouldn't be asked to do, and we kind of laughed it off. But once again, it's like the guy.
I'd be a little more sympathetic to that if he wasn't just missing wide open like under routes, like just easy passes. It's like you can say, okay, he might miss the downfield pass, but the guys are right in front of him, like 10 yards away.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue too. And when he does have an open pocket where he can scramble, he like doesn't do it anymore unless a guy's like running at him where he can see them.
He just holds on to the ball too long, you know.
Yeah.
Real quick, we got a super chat coming in from a Bills fan, Ricardo. You get a Jets chant. Jets. He says, I'm so effing angry.
They need a receiver.
For Garrett Wilson or Sauce Gardner. Love your show, by the way. Garrett, I wouldn't send him anywhere. Sauce,
you can have Sauce for a second rounder and just take his contract.
Yeah, take his contract and give us I agree. Second rounder. What do you think?
What's your take on Keon Coleman? What's his deal?
I don't know, but he was never a great separator in college, but he's more hype now than anything. I think they tried to force him to be like the guy, and the problem is I think Yeah, I think the Bills don't have that. I know they tried bringing Josh Palmer in too to see if Palmer can kind of step up and be the guy from what he did with the Chargers when he was healthy. He's not that guy either. I mean, they tried bringing in Curtis Samuel too to try to be. I mean, and quite frankly, the offensive coordinator, he worked with Samuel before, so that should have been a thing. That didn't work out. I don't know.
They need to trade. They need to find a way to trade for AJ Brown.
Yeah, they need like an actual like proven guy because I don't think they can develop talent at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Tommy, would you send Sauce to Buffalo for a second-round pick and they take his complete contract?
Yeah. You guys already know I'm not a big Sauce guy.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said it in
I like Sauce. I have a Sauce jersey and I'd do it. So there
I have said in the comments section of my most recent reaction video from the Broncos game, I told a bunch of people, like, I'm full on fire sale. Like, aside from our guys who are still on rookie contracts and Garrett Wilson, we need to change this team. Yep. We need as much cap space. We need as much draft picks. Like, I want us picking twice in every round.
To me, Garrett Wilson is kind of like Justin Jefferson in regards to, like, he'll make your quarterback better. He doesn't have to sit there and wait for the ball. He can make things happen.
Yeah, well, he might be out for a couple of weeks. I think they said he hyperextended his knee. So
I
don't even know what the Jets are gonna do now.
Yeah,
man.
like, who are they gonna
throw? We still have Lazard.
Oh,
they're gonna trade him to Pittsburgh. You see, Pittsburgh's looking for a wide receiver now.
Really? What happened to DK?
I guess they want a number 2, which is
okay. Because DK is playing really well though.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a report. I think Ian Rappaport reported it today.
I think Tampa Bay needs a receiver.
Golly. Dude, all their guys are getting hurt. That's insane. I think
Cade Otton will be wide receiver 1.
No, but Baker and that team, they're still making it happen.
Baker's a stud.
Bucky Irvin's been out.
All their injuries. I look. Baker Mayfield came out and talked shit on the Jets on like 2 separate occasions, and I'm cheering for the guy.
I love him.
Talk your shit, Baker. You've earned it right now. You can talk shit about the Vikings. I don't care. You know,
he's a stud.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not love Baker Mayfield if you're a football fan? He just kind of brings that kind of old school mentality back. I love it.
Yeah, 100%.
Came to see a Jets rant, stayed because Mike is a cool guy. Thank you, gaming. Or I guess it's Luis or Luis. Gaming with Luis. Yeah. I hate these names. I wish that. Why would YouTube do this?
They did it before. It just is. I mean, it's annoying. But
wait, what did they do?
Before?
The names are all like your.
Is that why they all have the ads and stuff now?
Yeah, like it's the whole thing.
Look at all the extra numbers behind the name. Look, Dino is usually just Dino, and it's Dino -HD4GP.
So that must be their like actual YouTube
handle
and not the display name. Okay, that's weird.
So guys, Caleb Williams right now is 14 for 24, 177 yards. They're losing by 8 points in the fourth quarter. How much longer are people going to pretend he's the guy?
Sean, you're not going to believe this. For some reason, this last game, Jets Broncos, had nothing to do with the Bears, but Bears fans chimed in, and I guess it's because of Fields. But they're chiming in and be acting like, "Hey man, we knew he wasn't shit. Look what you know." And I'm like, That's a
pot on the kettle. That's a pot on the kettle black.
You live in a more glass house,
bro. It's just I know the Bears are just hilarious. Obviously, I'm partial to Tyson Bagent, but in terms of drafting quarterbacks, they're just hilariously terrible the last 10 years.
Yeah. What's up, Rick? It's like you can't. Caleb Williams,
Trubisky, Fields.
What kind of flex is that?
There's no flex. Literally none.
They didn't even know that though. A lot of people still wanted Fields to be the quarterback when they were going to get Caleb.
Yeah, they were opposed to replacing him with Caleb.
Yeah.
And Caleb, all he can do is have a few flashy running plays, make a good passing play every now and then, and that's it. That is literally it.
Yeah, the use of generational is so overplayed.
And he almost threw an interception.
You got to stop that.
Chris, I appreciate this, guys. This is a new thing that I completely always forget to mention. One of the new things you can do, aside from hitting the like button, which I know I sound like I'm just repeating myself, but it helps out the video a lot when you hit that like button. And it's not just for me. If you go over and you watch something Tommy puts out, you go over and you watch another Jets content or a movie reaction video you like, the thumbs up button helps out so much, but now they have this hype thing. So I guess the way it's run is
this hype thing even at?
It's in the comments section.
It's like a second slide bar or something over.
So when on the comments section, before you pop it out, and it just says, "Do you want to comment?" You can slide over and you could hype videos, or you can slide over again and you can see like live chat on like a live show, whatever. My whole point being is
see it. I'm looking like I literally don't even see it.
Well, it's there, folks. So please, when you can, hype the video if you know how to do it. You just you get it's free. You get points for watching YouTube, like videos, and then any of your favorite content creators, you can go and hype their video and give them points. And then I guess that also helps like a thumbs up in the YouTube algorithm. So please save some of those hypes for the Midnight Mike show. But I appreciate that. Chris. I would take Caleb over McCarthy. Sean, your thoughts?
I can't argue right now with McCarthy. I mean, I want to see him against Philly and whatever, but there's not much I can say about McCarthy right now that's going to have any legs to it. No pun intended. But
well, I mean, but you guys what are you guys 3-2 right now?
Yeah, 3-2, and who had to buy this week?
I'll take that any day.
Yeah, and so it's going to be sink or swim. You know, you play against Philly, you'll be at home, but you know there's no reason to sit there and go, well, let's keep points in, because it's not like he went undefeated. You know, they were 2-1 with him, but with McCarthy, it's like you just got to put him out there, and he's had 2 actual games plus some of the preseason from this year and that one preseason game last year. So there was one Vikings content creator, former player, I think, saying something about, oh, well, he's had actually 23 games. I'm like, no, dude. I mean, how many has he played in? Like, just because he, sat and watched for you can't really add those in his games. Come on, man.
I do want to point out that the handle thing is not too hard, and Chris has already done it. Earlier in the show, his name was Chris, New York Jets fan, bunch of weird numbers and letters. Look at what he did. Fixed it up. Chris, you're the man.
There you go.
There you go. And Scott actually says that, to be clear, I am not a fan of Caleb.
I don't think anybody thought you were, brother.
No, but I mean, it's just too early to say either way. Like I can't say McCarthy or Caleb for the next whatever so many years. But I like to believe in JJ, but I have to see something. I have to see more than one good quarter of play.
Well, let me ask.
Is he still hurt?
He was, but he should be healthy for next. I would imagine he's healthy for next week.
Let me ask Pred this question. He says Caleb loves taking sacks. Who loves taking sacks more, Caleb Williams or Justin Fields? Because he holds on to the ball so long, it's like he's like daring them to sack.
He did just throw a 55-yard touchdown pass to DeAndre Swift, but that was more about the yards after the catch. There, it was a play that was made by Swift more so than it was like a little check down pass, really.
And here we go with these fans. No offense, Ricardo, but these fans trying to be like, hey, Jets fans, we're with you, man. And look, I love you. Thank you for being here. But McDermott, you guys are, we've only won the AFC East 18 years in a row, but he's having let's get rid of him. Okay, you join the Steelers fans and Tomlin and the Ravens fans and Harbaugh. Like, what the hell is with you people? One bad year, and it's not even a bad year. They're 4-2. Like, I know that's not.
It's just 2 bad losses in a row, yeah.
But I don't get it, and that's another
one.
No
hot seat.
I do think Harbaugh will, if this continues. I do think Harbaugh will be available next year. Damn, bring him in.
Could there be an easier division to win than the AFC North for the Steelers?
And once again, another fucking quarterback who is awesome before the Jets, sucked on the Jets, then left for another team and was awesome again. What the hell is with the Jets? Like, my wife actually said that. She came in and we were watching the end of the Steelers game, and there they are winning again or whatever. And she's like, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers plays for the Steelers now." I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, I guess. Well, how is he doing?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, they're 4-1. They're doing 4-1 and leading their division." And she was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I know you don't know these names, but Boomer Esiason, Neil O'Donnell, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. The list goes on and on and on.
In regards to this season specifically, as a Vikings fan from that quarterback perspective, it's like Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, they're doing pretty well elsewhere. And now we had a shot at Rodgers. I wasn't pushing for Rodgers by any means, but people bring that up too and look how well he's doing. But at the same time, what the Vikings did offer contracts to those players. They just obviously passed them up because for way more money, and I don't blame them. So it does kind of suck to see guys doing really well elsewhere.
Yeah, let's add those to that list. Sam Darnold, Geno Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, what did I just name? 6 or 7 off the top of my head?
Well, at least Geno's actually sucking this year. At least you can kind of hold on that a little bit.
Now I can finally say I'm right after all the Seattle years.
Yeah, it took a few more years.
Literally. I can't. I'm trying my best. I think we talked about this before. Maybe you could count Fitzpatrick, but the only Jets player who was bad on other teams and came to the Jets and was awesome was Vinny Testaverde.
I was about to say Vinny, man. Vinny the GOAT.
There's not, like, seriously, he's it.
Yeah.
And what about Pennington in terms of like his time at the Jets? I think he was more.
We drafted him.
You drafted him, but he was good for most of his run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the shoulder surgeries. They like destroyed his arm, and then
weakened his arm.
Yeah, after they got rid of him, I'm pretty sure he went to Miami and they made the playoffs.
And they won the division.
Right.
Yeah, they won the division. Yeah,
that was crazy.
But I can't put Pennington in the same. I can't put Pennington in the same suck on the Jets as O'Donnell, Size,
right? Yeah, no, because he was actually good.
Rodgers, like you can't. Darnold, Geno, you can't. He was solid.
He had talent around him too, like Corbett and Laveranues Cole.
Yeah, Santana.
Chris, I don't know. Josh McCown, he wasn't good on he wasn't good on the Jets. He wasn't good anywhere else. He was a mediocre backup to shit starter.
Yeah.
Who did he have that one good year with? Was it Chicago?
Arizona? Was it Arizona?
I don't know. He's been on so many teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's played for like 48% of the league.
Josh Allen does not suck.
That's like Joe Flacco at this point.
Right.
Flacco's played for like 8 teams. And he's played for the Jets on 2 separate occasions.
Guys, did you know the MVP from last year sucks ass?
Yeah, Ryan, look, I hate Josh Allen too.
Come on.
He clearly does not suck ass. The one thing I will say about Josh Allen is he is a pussy flopper. Like, he definitely
does
flops around.
I'll give you that.
He's like a fucking soccer player. Like, just throwing himself to the turf.
This defensive end for the Bears just went after Jaden Daniels' legs. Luckily, he's not hurt, but he was a brutal. He almost targeted him.
Well, Ryan Reed's mom and I talked, and we decided to let him stay up this week because it is fall break.
Ooh, that could have been bad.
Big for his britches. So.
Wow, there's still 8:48. Oh, that's the later game. Okay, they started at 8?
Yeah, it's weird. It's the Bears. It's the second year in a row they've been in DC to play the Commanders. That's just really an out of division person playing in the same stadium. It's weird.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw this. This is the last thing I'll bring up, but this has been going around, and it's like the Jets and the Broncos just should not be playing each other.
But they both are pretty bad. I mean, like, people are acting like the Broncos have saved Christmas or some shit. They're not that good. Like, they're rebuilding. They're doing well enough, but yeah, they're going to keep playing each other. They'll play.
But these scores, Maddie, are like really like big hitting baseball.
Yeah,
scores.
These are some real fucking barn burners, guys.
Well, I saw somebody said that if they keep sending games like that, putting the Jets overseas right now is a war crime.
Oh, it is. Like, think about it. Like, well, first off, I'm sure you guys are all on board. The international games I hate them.
So
I hate
dumb.
Everything about
1,000%. Make them for the preseason. I saw that as an idea. That's fine by me. Preseason.
But
preseason's fine, but this shit's nonsense.
No, but my whole thing is that why are they doing it? Money, right?
Yeah, it's money. I mean, the idea is the belief that they're going to sell, fans in the UK on the NFL, and they're not going
a global audience.
Do any of us feel better? Like, oh, I'm watching morning football. This is great. Like, no, I don't care.
Right,
I'll watch it.
Like, put it like this.
No, but hold on, real quick, Maddie, real quick.
The Jets game is always at 11 in the morning for me.
Well, this one was
that means in England, it's the early game starts at 6 p.m.
Yes.
So what would be the Sunday night game is literally like 5 a.m. on Monday in England. No one's gonna stay up for that shit.
Oh yes, they will.
Nope.
They want to see fucking Carrie Underwood come out and sing in her little short skirt. Everyone
drink their coffee.
They have YouTube in the UK.
No, I know, but hold on. They want a global audience. They want to bring people in.
They're not gonna get one. That's
not
the thing.
sending the Jets and the Broncos.
Not sending
over
anybody. Like it's literally like if you have like a minor league baseball team come visit your town. You'll go because there's like you've got nothing better to do. You'll go check it out. But nobody in the UK that's not an expat from the United States is getting up at fucking 4:30 a.m. to watch the fucking game of whomever, only because it's their team too. Let's not act like this is a weekly thing. Like if I lived in the UK and the Jets were on Monday Night Football, yeah, I'm gonna get up at like 3 and go down to my local pub and get a Guinness at fucking 3:30 in the morning and have like an English breakfast, because I've done that with English football clubs. My team's Liverpool, and we've gotten up and gone down at like 5 o'clock in the morning to watch the Liverpool game. But it's not going to be a consistent thing. I guarantee you the international shipping fees from NFL.com shop is like $43 a month. Nobody's buying gear. No one cares that fucking much.
What if they just relegate the worst team to England?
Well, they're talking about expanding to that, which is insane. I can't believe
they're never going to happen.
Serious.
Like, Tommy, honestly, dude, you travel for your job, and you don't go out there and bust your balls for 60 minutes on that field. They're not going to get an NFL team to fucking make that travel. It's never.
No, I know. I was just joking. I have no desire to send any teams overseas.
No, but they're actually like trying to do it.
You know what? Here's the thing: they could try and do it. Like, go ahead, send 4 teams, watch 4 fucking teams fold, and there you have it.
The only time I did that was in Madden. You could relocate your team to Mexico City or Toronto or
Well, what Madden game was it? There was a Madden game where you went back when NFL Europa or Europe was.
Yeah, they had the Europe back
you could
2005, 2006.
Yeah, you could play as those teams. Like
they're like rated in the 60s or 70s.
You would have to send an entire division overseas.
Yeah,
and then basically, like they would play for like both their games for like the first month and a half of the season, and they would have to come stay in the U.S.
It wouldn't be worth the money.
Because, well, no, I mean, just they'd have to stay in the U.S. because the argument would be the travel is far too rough on our team to move it around. They would have to come over here to shake the jet lag off. Like, it's never going to work.
No, it's yeah, and I think it's stupid. Like last year, the Jaguars were in England for 2 straight weeks, and I think the Bills came in and played on like 2 days' notice. Like they had no rest.
Yeah,
which is completely unfair to the Bills as much as I hate
unfair to any team. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought that was. I'm like, that's such horseshit.
If you're on the East Coast, it's a 5-hour jet lag, and if you're where I am, it's 7, and if you go to LA, it's 8. Like, you can't fucking expect this to work. And the fact of the matter is there's not going to be enough money in the United Kingdom to keep an NFL team because they'll just go watch rugby, which is far more brutal, and they grew up on it. Like.
Do they wear Guardian helmets in rugby?
No, they don't.
No. Okay, just wondering.
They might wear a hat.
Dobbs's helmet is so big. He looks like a big yellow penis.
So dumb. Those Guardian helmets are the fucking gayest thing in the history of the world. Like,
and you talk about a weird scheduling too. The Vikings, for their first 5 games, 2 were prime time, and then the next 2 were in England and Ireland, and then they had a bye.
Real quick, guys, we're ending out the show. I just saw this, Tommy, but Tommy's got to go. He's got his daughter with him. Now on Saturday night, he let her just all the whole show. He's been muting in and out, so he's been trying to keep that to a minimum. But
Tommy's fine.
Let everybody know where anyone can find you with the league winners and all of that stuff.
On Instagram you can find it at the league winners. It sounds just how it's spelled. That's where we have a lot of photo and video stuff for college football, the college football teams we cover. And Twitter, you can find my Twitter handle. It's at TommyCFB. I appreciate you, Chris. Thank you.
By the way, you said you changed your picture. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't even notice. What was the old picture?
It was a Jets picture. It was a very old Jets picture of.
I saw it, and I was like, "Fuck, dude!" Because I just look at the name. You know what I mean? I don't look at the icon. And you're like, "I changed my picture," and I'm like, I'm a really shitty friend."
No, I mean, honestly, I didn't expect you to. It's I lost a bet a long time ago from a Jets game, of course. I had to don my Jets gear while drinking a bowl of cereal, but it was a liquor and beer bowl of cereal. So not the most pleasant thing, but one of those stupid things you do when you're young, losing a bet. But yeah, you can find me at League Winners at TommyCFB. That's down there at League Winners CF on Twitter. Going to Syracuse this week, and then next week I got a whole bunch of games I'm going to. But I appreciate you guys. It's always fun talking to you fellas.
I got to talk to you here soon, Tommy, about something off camera. I'm working on something, so.
Okay. No, yeah.
I'll reach out on Twitter, but
I don't even know what it is. Spoiler alert, Aquatine.
It has nothing to do with you.
Get out of here, Tom.
It's about his Labubu collection.
It has nothing to do with you. Go read your Smurfs.
Have a good night, Tommy.
See you, Tommy.
See you, Tommy.
All right. Real quick, we got one more super chat before we end this. Let's get it. Scott Foster coming in with $1.99 gets the Jets chant. Jets. Scott Foster. Guardian helmets are almost as gay as Aaron Glenn's pants.
That is fair enough. I have no pushback on this comment.
Like I said, the only pants that are gayer are Mike McDaniel's, because he wears the same pants, but he only has one leg pulled up.
Yeah, why doesn't he just chop that other leg off? Don't pull it up. Just cut the fucker off.
Or roll around on a little thing for the bum leg.
Sean, I appreciate you coming on. Do you have anything? I know you have something in the works.
Just follow me on @SeanNeutron. Also,
hey, don't interrupt him. Come on,
Maddie. Let me talk here. I'm talking here. In the next few weeks, my buddy and I are starting a wrestling podcast called the Barely Civil Wrestling Podcast, and just follow that on Twitter @BarelyCivilPod. Myself and my buddy Brad Shepard. He'll be the host, and I'll be the co-host. And so that'll be fun. We're going to iron some kinks out right now. He's getting some new equipment in, and we'll do the setup, do some test runs, and then it's going to be once a week. It'll be recorded at first. We might move it to live. So we're going to do baby steps. We're not going to try to do too much all at once.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sean. I appreciate you coming in. Give us your take on our team.
I like that quarter zip, man. I got to find a Jets one like that. That one's.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's pretty relatively. I think it was maybe $40-$45.
I'm a huge fan of the quarter zip, man. But that one's classy, dude. I like it.
I actually have a Jets one, but it's the logo, Maddie. That is the one you were wearing the hat of the other week.
Yeah, I have one of those. I have more than a few quarter zips for the Jets, but. It's just hard to rep them, dude. I mean, I went to my kids' fucking conferences on Thursday, and they were like, "Oh, Jets, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Bandwagoning is easy. Fuck off." But
you're just telling the teachers to fuck off. When they're
by the way, real quick, you guys mentioned earlier the patience of Jets fans. I will say collectively, the Charlotte area with the Bobcats, or the Hornets and the Panthers. I mean, that is a very patient area as well.
Yeah, that's three pretty.
Yeah, but they've won a Stanley Cup at least.
That's true.
True.
So
true. All right,
you make a good point. There's a lot of starve for win areas in the country, and honestly, one of these nights at work, I'm going to sit down and just literally go for the who has suffered the most.
Yeah, power rankings, top 10.
Because I mean, when you look at it,
you got to take every of the major four,
right? But as Jets fans were miserable, but really, the Browns have it worse than us.
Well, yeah, they've never won a Super Bowl.
They've never won shit, and
they've had 41 starting quarterbacks since 1999.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. You look at like Cleveland, you're like, yeah, it sucks to be a Jets fan, but being a Browns or a Lions fan is no great shakes either. And then you
Jets
break down the metrics of all right, well, at least the Jets have done this versus the Browns have done that. I don't know. It's one of those where if you really wanted to do it for fun, it might be interesting.
And Scott does have a point.
No, I mean, yeah, and they were in that one about 10 years ago, but I just said collectively in the last 10 years after that, between those two franchises, that's just Charlotte sports fans, I have a lot of respect for you.
Well, and that's the thing too. Getting to a championship game and losing, I don't know if that's worse than missing the championship game.
Yeah, and the Vikings done that 4 times in my lifetime.
I would love to see my team go, but the crushing agony of watching your team just get deep pants,
as opposed to the agony we're going through this year.
But that's what I'm saying is we don't have that option. We're not getting it. We wouldn't sniff a Super Bowl's panties, okay? So my point is though, is when you look at it, like if the Jets went to the Super Bowl and got absolutely annihilated, like 41-7.
Yeah, like some of those 80s and 90s Super Bowls.
Yeah, like those Niners Broncos Super Bowls. But
or like what was it, Dallas and Denver?
It was
Dallas, like 55-10.
It's like 7 or 10.
Yeah, it was bad.
55-10. Yeah, but real quick before I go, so if the Jets finish with the worst record, get the number 1 pick, it's quarterback or bust, right?
100%.
I feel like you don't have a choice.
Yeah, they are literally bullied into drafting a quarterback.
But that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we somehow find a way to get more than one. Like, I'd like to have 2 first-rounders. So if we can get rid of Sauce and get a first-rounder for them.
If they sell at the deadline, they may not get a second first-rounder, but they could conceivably have 3 second-rounders.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good. Get an offensive lineman.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you're not going to let Breece Hall go for anything less than probably either a second-rounder or if it's a lower pick than that, you're going to get a player who is competent and ready to rock and roll. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get a solid fucking defensive end or something, as well as like a 3rd rounder or 4th rounder. Because Breece's numbers are solid this year. Like it or lump it.
Yeah. In a better offense, he'd be even better.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing is, and I don't want to trade Breece, and I'm going to be sad to see him go. But when it happens, because it's going to happen, kids, at least he's going to bring in something really fucking good. Hold on. What is this, Maddie? Could you knock out your hair? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I'm down.
Oh, Maddie, don't do that. Yeah, I feel like at your job, they'd have to have some sort of standard.
No, I've seen they've gotten real lax on that. So yeah, all right.
You know, I'll let it grow 17. That means you can't cut your hair till next season.
I wasn't gonna cut my hair until next spring, anyways. I was gonna go for the gel it up when it gets long enough, so it looks like Wolverine really let himself go.
Well, there you have it.
But yeah, all right, yeah, Jets Worldwide. I mean, I'm not gonna swear on a Bible, but fine, let's do it until the Jets win. I'm not gonna cut my hair.
All right. Well, we are over tonight, folks.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate it. And Maddie, tell everybody about your wrestling podcast that you have coming out.
Absolutely not. And wrestling's gay, and I hate everything about it. And I hate you and Sean for even discussing it.
And your last one word to describe the New York Jets. Go.
Shameful.
There you go. Maddie, thank you very much.
I'll see you Saturday. I hope everybody has a great week. Remember, you got baseball playoffs, you got hockey right now, as well as football. This is really the best time of the year. October is the best year for sports. The NBA will be starting up towards the end of the week. So even if your team sucks, which it does if you're watching this show,
yep,
have fun with it. I mean, fuck it, dude. Like, if the Jets win the Super Bowl, I don't get a check anyways. So let's just have some fun, guys. Just take it as it comes, and I'll see you Saturday. Hope everybody has a great week.
Have a good one, Maddie. I appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of another show. And if you can believe it, the next time we will be meeting up on Saturday night at 9 p.m., we'll be only one day away from 0-7. Awesome. Get to lose to those. What is it? The Panthers this week coming up? I mean, the Panthers have 2 wins. They're like godlike compared to the New York Jets. Are you kidding me? Guys, remember, it's coming. Midnight Mike's Halloween sleepover. I want to go 12 hours. I'm not promising anything. But I got movies to watch. I got other things to watch and listen to that are going to be fun. And we are going to talk Jets. It's going to start at 8:30 p.m. on Wednesday, October 29th. Head into Thursday, October 30th. And we are going to have a blast. Like I said, I have a bunch of things planned. I'm putting a bunch of stuff in a file on my YouTube to play. And comment on and all that stuff, but we will definitely be showing the entire movie of Night of the Living Dead, and we will all watch that together in celebration of Halloween. Guys, I am Midnight Mike. I am the most hated man, the biggest heel in Jets YouTube, but I know you guys love me who are watching, and I love you. I'm going to go sit outside. It's been raining for 2 days. I'm going to go sit outside for a little while. I think it's stopped. I'm coming to you from the Long Island Sound. I can't wait to see you next time. Scott, Night of the Living Dead will be right on my screen. It's a royalty-free movie, and the other movie that I may show, I probably will. The other one is The Last Man on Earth, starring Vincent Price. So I have 2 movies, royalty-free. It'll be right on the screen, and I haven't decided yet on how I'm going to do it, whether I'm going to comment live during it, or my other idea was to do it how Elvira and Joe Bob Briggs and Svengoolie do it, where we'll watch like 10, 15 minutes, pause, talk about it for 5 minutes, and then start up again. So it's almost like a commercial break, when Elvira or Joe Bob would come in before the commercial break. Yeah, I'm wearing a Joe Bob shirt tonight. Monster Vision. Remember that on TNT? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But either way, it'll be right on the screen, Scott. You made me go past my outro music, but that's okay. It was worth it. I just want to clear everything up. Guys, hit the like button on your way out. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all for the super chats and spending this Monday night with me. It's been real, but I gotta go.